This Reddit story comes from the subreddit TrueOffMyChest and is titled, I Regret Having My Eyes Lasered. I'm 36 and this month marks exactly 5 years since I had my eyes lasered, which made me think about it and I wanted to share my experience. I spent a long time considering the procedure, but ultimately the frustration of wearing glasses all the time pushed me to go for it. I had minus 7.25 and minus 6.5, so I could barely see my own hands clearly without them. And even though I wore contact lenses regularly, they would make my eyes burn, forcing me to take them out after just a few hours. I hate having to bring glasses and contact lens supplies with me everywhere I went. I also despised the fact that the first thing I had to do in the morning was reach for my glasses. I couldn't even go to the bathroom without them. I was constantly reminded of my dependence on them, and to make matters worse, I never found a pair that truly fit my face or made me feel confident. 5 years ago, I decided to go to my regular eye doctor to explore the possibility of laser eye surgery. I trusted him because he didn't offer the procedure himself, so I felt like his assessment would be unbiased. After a thorough examination, he said my eyes were perfectly suited for it. I had a thick cornea, no issues with moisture, and overall healthy eyes. He didn't see any reason why I shouldn't go with it. I asked about the risk, and he mentioned I might experience some complications for a few months, possibly up to a year in rare cases. The most common long-term issue, he said, was dry eyes. This reassured me. After that, I went to a nearby laser eye specialist. He gave me the same assessment. My eyes were perfect candidates. I had to decide between two methods. The traditional flap method, where a flap of the corneal tissue is created and then replaced after the laser work, or the more modern approach, where the upper layer of skin is entirely removed and has to grow back. The flap method has a quicker recovery, but there's always a small risk of the flap tearing open if, say, I got hit in the face with a ball. The second option takes longer to heal and is more painful at first, but once the skin regenerates, it's as strong as ever. I chose the latter, which also was a bit cheaper, simply because it is quicker and there is less manual work required by the surgeon. The surgery itself was quick and painless. The first few days afterwards were very uncomfortable, like having sand in my eyes all the time. But I took the prescribed medication, wore sunglasses 24/7 for 2 weeks, and always wore them outside for the next few months. I attended all my checks-up, and everything seemed to heal perfectly. For a while, I was thrilled. I could see without glasses. I had some expected side effects like slight double images, starbursts, and vision distortion, but I was told they would improve over time, and they did. But they never went away completely. Even today, 5 years later, I still experience slight double images when looking at bright objects. Traffic light figures, for example, are hard to see because there are multiple slightly offset versions of them. For some reason, the green figures are worse than the red ones. The same happens with traffic lights that have arrows. I need to be closer to see them clearly. Those modern super reflective or LED traffic signs, from a distance, they are all blurry together and my brain has to do the heavy lifting to figure out what they are based on their shape and color. I do still recognize them ambiguously from far away though, but not as far away as before. Dusk in the city, when artificial lights dominate the scene, is particularly difficult. If light hits my eyes from the side, it causes my vision to lose contrast, almost like there's a thin, white, semi-transparent filter over everything, like wearing greasy glasses. None of this affects my ability to navigate day-to-day life, but the issue that really depresses me is stargazing. Before the surgery, I could see stars as perfectly clear, sharp, differently sized, and bright points of light against the black night sky. Now, all I see are faint, smudgy spots with starbursts around them. What used to be one of my favorite activities for warm summer nights, lying in the grass and staring up at the night sky, thinking about the depths of the universe, has become something I can no longer enjoy in the same way. Another surprising realization, I actually miss wearing glasses. Not the necessity of them, of course, which I hated, but how they were a part of me. I never thought I'll say this, but I occasionally think a good pair of glasses could complete my outfit. They were also practical in ways I hadn't appreciated. My glasses protected my eyes from wind, rain, branches, and flying debris like insects or leaves. Since the surgery, I've hurt my eyes more often than I ever did before, which is pretty much zero. This makes me wonder how many minor incidents my glasses shielded me from without me even noticing. There's also the issue of looking at small objects. Before, I could simply take off my glasses and bring things close to my face to zoom in. Now, that ability is gone. It's a minor thing. I wouldn't even consider it an inconvenience because it's the same as before while wearing contacts. After all, a magnifying glass works much better anyways. Another thing I didn't expect is how sensitive my eyes have become. They often feel slightly swollen or more tender, especially when I instinctively rub them. Multiple eye doctors have assured me that nothing is wrong, that everything has healed perfectly. Still, they feel just different. In the end, I'm left with mixed feelings about the whole experience. Yes, I can see without glasses, and that's an undeniable improvement that makes life easier. But I gave up perfect night vision, the ability to see stars clearly, and a certain level of protection for my eyes. If someone asked me today whether I'll do it again, I honestly don't know what I'll say. The things I've lost feel almost as valuable as the things I've gained. TLDR. 5 years ago, I had laser eye surgery. While it has obvious everyday benefits, I now struggle with double images, starbursts, and poor night vision, especially when looking at lights or the night sky. I miss being able to see stars clearly, and I even miss the practical and aesthetic benefits of wearing glasses. If I could go back, I'm not sure I'll make the same choice. Now, as someone who does wear glasses, I also have considered getting laser eye surgery when I was much younger. I also wore contacts. Obviously now I wear glasses more often now for practical reasons because I'm staring at the computer screen more often. And also because contact lenses also dried out my eyes because my prescription is very high. So it makes getting contacts super expensive and it has to be custom made. And having glasses has its benefits. It's very convenient in terms of just taking it on and off when I go to sleep. But the inconvenience is I can't wear these super nice, cute sunglasses whenever I want. But that's the benefit of having contacts, that I can go ahead and wear whatever sunglasses that I choose. However, because I wear those contacts and they are custom made, sometimes they do dry out my eyes and I can't wear them for more than 12 hours basically. But still, the thought of getting laser eye surgery back when I was considering it was still a new procedure, and I wasn't 100% sure that it was really worth the risk. Was it really worth the risk of possibly improving my eyesight and not having to wear glasses or contacts? But then what happens if something goes wrong and somehow it makes my vision even worse? And I think the fear of making my eyesight worse is this overpowered the thought of actually seeing the benefits of getting the eye surgeries. So of course, obviously in the end, I still am wearing glasses. I did not get eye surgery. But if I was to choose today, if I can go back 20 years from now, like if I was at the age that I was 20 years ago, that's in present time, would I consider getting eye surgery right now? And I think right now, given that it has been going on for many years and doing a lot of research, I would probably consider it. Although I don't know if I would be a good candidate. Obviously, that depends on the providers. But anyways, for all you people who are wear glasses or contacts, have you guys ever considered getting laser eye surgery? Have you thought about the benefits of it, and does it really outweigh the risk? Let me know in the comment section. And remember to continue to like and subscribe if you like these type of stories. I'll talk to you guys later.